you can see the chick just about fills the nest chamber up now. It's ridiculous. The nest chamber is 2.5 feet across, and this chick takes up about half of it, more or less. It's about the size of a large furry cantaloupe, if you can imagine that. So I'm going to try, and I think this is a double handful now. So it's too much for one hand. Oh boy, is he ever heavy. He is a big pudding right now. The legs, the feet are full size. That is usually the first part of a Cahow chick to fully mature, and in fact, probably in the next week or two I could band this chick. I could put an identification band on its leg, because the leg is as big, the foot is as big in diameter as it will ever get, and you can sort of see it's quite a, it's just like an adult, basically. That's no different from an adult foot. So I'm just going to get this little bit of nest material back off it. Yeah, he seems, he's so used to being handled now. He is, on the camera, bigger than the adults, but like I said, most of this is down, and if you blow on it, you can see at the bottom of that, very thick down, are the actual feathers, flight feathers starting to emerge. You can see them right at the bottom there. Underneath all that down is actual feathers. The face is starting to whiten. It's starting to get its first little pin feathers on it. You'll see like little white, almost like stipples on it over the next week, and it's what we call the face whitening stage. And the wings are the primaries, secondaries, and wing coverts are all emerging feathers. The actual feathers are all emerging from the feather sheets under that down. Still all hidden mainly in the down. But I'm going to get them into the bag because the sun's just come out. It's quite warm. But I have the biggest size bag we use, and he barely fits into it now. He's certainly, considering that he weighed about 38 grams, 40 grams when he was first hatched, he has gone well on beyond that. So I'll be very interested to see what weight he's actually at right now. Yep, and as I suspected, he has broken the 400 gram mark. He has gone from 359 2 days ago to, let's see, 400 minus the weight of the bag, 404 grams. 404 grams now. So basically 41, about 45 grams in weight that he's gained over the last 2 nights. Now that is really, that's an excellent weight. He's in the probably the top 5 chicks out of the entire cohort of nearly 70 chicks this year. A record-breaking number of chicks that we've had for the Cahow population on all 5 of the different nesting islands. Nonsuch just being one nesting island. Okay, so that is very good. So I'm just going to write that down quickly. 404 grams. That's fantastic. So I did have a suspicion he was going to be one of the chicks that broke the 400 gram mark. He still has a couple of weeks to go. He could even get heavier. And occasionally, I think the record weight for a Cahow chick is nearly 600 grams. So it's about 587 grams. I don't think he'll get that big, but it's very possible he might gain another 50, 60 grams or more. Yeah, his wings, his wing cord is really developing as well. It's up to, believe it or not, 131 millimeters. So that's coming up almost half length now. 131 millimeters. When the first measurement we took, it wasn't even 20 millimeters here. It is now 131, and when it's ready to fledge out to sea, it'll be about 275. So he is, he's almost halfway there. He's certainly growing in leaps and bounds now. That's a sign of a well-fed chick being taken care of very well by its parents. It's got a really good set of parents, and I'm just very pleased with that. Okay, so last but not least is his bill measurement. Also going to check his eyes, because he's having a little bit of problem with down getting into his eyes. Yeah, he seems to be fine now. because the down is so long that, you know, it can happen. I get eyelashes in my eyes sometimes, and it's a nuisance. I can just imagine with this long, stringy down. Yeah, it's quite a handful now, so he really doesn't like this. So, okay, me. His bill is approaching adult size as well, and it is in fact as long or longer than many adult females. It is now 29.3 millimeters long. 29.3. Yeah, a adult female chick can be anywhere from about 28.5 to about 29.5, 30. So his up there already. And this almost certainly clinches the fact that I believe this is another male bird. He still has some growing to do. You can see how long his wingspan is. The wingspan would be well over a meter by the time he's ready to fledge out to sea. He's developing, I mean, outrageously good at this point. I'm very, very happy with it. It doesn't seem, I'm just trying to remove a stray bit of fluff, mate. But I don't see any cause for concern whatsoever. This is a exceptionally, healthy, well cared for chick. So with that, I'm going to try and get him back in fairly quickly. You can see he's getting very agile. He has been worrying us already because he often clambers down the the entrance hole to the nest chamber, which in this nest is about 6 or 7 feet long. And we think it's probably just curiosity. They're exploring their surroundings. Might be because it's a little cooler next to the nest entrance as well. Even though this nest is quite deep underground, it's quite cool in there. Last year's chick and this chick seemed to be just very adventurous, and we didn't see that with the first 3 CahowCam chicks. They did not explore down the nest chamber until the last week or so before they flew out to sea. So it's part of the neat thing about it. They're all very individualistic. You never know what you got. They're like a human child. Every single one is a very different personality. Okay, so with that, that's Jeremy Madeiros and JP Ruja behind the camera there, as always, saying goodbye from Nonsuch Island, Bermuda, on beautiful spring-like 23rd of April 2018. And everybody have a great day and a great afternoon. All the best. Now I have to go and check some of the other 12 chicks on Nonsuch Island. We have a bumper crop this year, and it's just a wonderful thing to see. All the best. Okay, and the great problem I have is that right now we have almost 5 new pairs. We have 18 nesting pairs on Nonsuch Island here, 2 different nesting colonies that are just moving chicks from the offshore island to here for a break since 2004. But last year, that will probably be moving chicks this year, and we'll be going to continue to bring it up to 70 for the second site. The big problem I have is that there's so many new pairs that are occupying nests here that I can't build these new ones fast enough. And eventually we want them to dig their own burrows, but obviously we want to bring them up to a certain critical mass, a certain number first, so that we have a nice, robust, colony with a lot of activity going. And then that should trigger, they're going to have to build their own nest. Until then, I'm going to be providing lots of low-cost government housing for these guys. But that's a great problem to have. Okay, well, Jeremy Madeiros, and everyone have a great day. All the best. That wasn't too waffly at the end.